gon' get these drinks out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in a jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans, and a snapback.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to. Only if you want to. If you watching, that's really all I appreciate. Yeah, y'all know what today is. Y'all absolutely know what today is because I be having y'all checking y'all calendar. Y'all see what cup I got in my hand. I got my Tipsy Tuesday cup in my hand. So y'all already know what that means. I got a juicy story time for y'all, period. Before we get into the story time, I just want to go over my drink. I haven't been really using hard liquor because I need to chill off that because I be doing, so I just been sticking with my little margarita mixes. This is the watermelon and the strawberry lime margarita mixed with some tropical punch Minute Maid, and then I just threw it in the freezer. Got it a little icy. Y'all know I love me an icy drink. Let's try it. This is good. This is good. Ooh, this is good. We're gonna call this summer days because it's giving me very much summer outside, having you a nice little drink and having fun with your friends. All right, y'all, so y'all see the title of the video. I got scammed out of $4,000 and I'm gonna tell you how that happened. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of a backstory and then we're gonna hop right into it. So as y'all know, well, maybe some of y'all, hold on, I got pregnant when I was 17. I had Dylan when I was 18. When as I was pregnant, my mom was teaching me how to drive because she was tired of taking me to my doctor's appointment, but she was doing stuff. Okay, my mama popular, she be doing things, so she was tired of taking me back and forth to my doctor's appointments. She had got another car. She had her old car, a Buick Regal, and she was teaching me how to drive in that car because she was gonna give me the car. So, and I'm gonna tell y'all about my driving school horror story, but that's another story time. But at first though, my mom was teaching me how to drive. It wasn't really working. I went to driver school, got out of driver school, took my permit test, passed that, and then took my driver's test and I failed. But my mom said, okay, look, I'm gonna still let you drive the car, drive to your appointments and back. My appointments wasn't far. It was right here in Pittsburgh. You feel me? So cool. I was using that car to drive back and forth to my doctor's appointment. When I had Dylan, I started using the car even more, going to, you know, doctor's appointments with him, Walmart, the mall, just little small stuff, nothing far. I would go drop my baby daddy off at, I forgot what I named his friend in the other story time, but his brother, his fake brother friend, I would drop him off at his house, pick him up, give his little friends rides sometimes here and there, just little stuff like that around the town, you know, Concord, Antioch, that's it, not too far. And I would be very strategic at the times I drove. So one day I was coming home from work. I had picked up Dylan and my baby daddy, or he was already with me, something like that, and we was going to Walmart or something, and this car had already been having problems, y'all. At this time I didn't know you were supposed to get an oil change like every 3 months or so. I thought like you just got an oil change once and that was it. Like I didn't really know too much about cars. I didn't know you had to really keep up with maintenance of the cars, get the spark plugs changed, change the tires, change the filters, you know. I didn't know none of that kind of stuff. Nobody was telling me that, so I'm not thinking nothing of it. Before my mom had gave me the car, my uncle had did all that stuff on it, so I thought like I'm good, like I don't need to worry about that, like that's a one-time thing. So like I said, one day we was all in the car, we was headed somewhere, I think to Walmart, to get something to eat, and y'all, that car stopped on me. It stopped on me for real this time. And it had stopped on me a few other times, and some dude was actually trying to buy the car, and I should have let that nigga buy the car, because y'all, Buick Regals in the Bay was called scrapers, and all the niggas wanted that car. Like that was a popular car for dudes to have, to put big ass rims on, paint it, and it'd be a scraper. So if y'all not from the Bay, basically that's what a scraper is. It's like an older car with big rims on it, painted colors or something like that. So basically a scraper is, it's still considered like a nice car in the Bay. Like if a dude had a scraper, yeah, he was that nigga. So, I mean, this is fast forward like a little older. Scrapers are not as popular, but they still kind of popular. But I was just like, no, I need this car. I was like, nigga, you tripping. But anyways, the car stopped on me. My mama had to come pick me up. I left the car there. I was going to get the car towed and take it to like a shop to get it fixed, y'all. But when I came to go see that car, when the tow truck came, that somebody had ran through that mug. They had took hella parts, busted the windows. That car was done for. Like, it was not like my uncle had came and popped the hood and seen like how the oil, and he was like, niece, this car is done for. Like, you didn't get no oil change, the oil clogged, all kind of stuff. If you did get you would have to buy a new engine or transmit, hella shit. So I'm like, all right. So I had donated the car and I had got like 500, like 600 for the car. So cool. So this was around tax season and I was about to get my tax return. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna thug it out. At this time, y'all, I didn't have a car. I was catching the bus, using Uber and BART. So in the morning, I would Uber Dylan to school. No, I would get on the bus, take Dylan to daycare, then get on the bus to BART, take BART to Concord, and get off the BART, walk to work, and then on my way home, walk back to BART, take BART, take bus to Dylan's daycare, and then I would Uber us home. A lot of shit, I know, but I had this calculated to where like I wasn't spending too much. I know it might sound like, damn girl, that's a lot. It was a lot. I used to be so tired. We wouldn't get home for hella long, but I had to do what I had to do. I was not finna not go to work, and I was not finna not take my son to daycare. You feel me? Like, I had to do what I had to do. So that was my routine for a few months until I got my taxes and I can get in the car. So I have been, looking around for cars or anything, looking at different dealerships or whatever, but everything kind of just seemed out of my price range. I didn't know at this time nothing about credit and having a good credit score and using your credit to put down money on a car to get a nice car and have a car payment. None of that. I didn't know none of that. Nobody was telling me none of that. I didn't know none of that. So I'm thinking I need to find a car with how much money I'm gonna get back from my taxes and buy this car. So I had came across this car dealership and I'm thinking it's cool. I'm thinking it's legit. They have some nice cars out there. So I'm thinking like, okay, good prices. This is where I'm going to get my car when I get my tax money. So I'm telling my mom, we pull up to the spot one day. We checking out the cars and seeing what cars. I see this Mitsubishi, little white Mitsubishi. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I like this car. It's in my price range. They telling me it was like 4K. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, is anything wrong with it? They like, nothing's wrong with it. I look under the hood from like looking at that age, at not knowing, everything looked fine to me. We did a test drive. Everything was cool. So I should have brought my uncle to look at this damn car, but I didn't. But I didn't get the car then, y'all, because my mom was just like, don't settle, keep looking around. You ain't even got your money yet. Like, don't be stuck on this one car. I'm like, cool, you're right. So I'm still looking around. I ain't got my tax money yet. Finally, I get my tax money. I had the tax money. I go to the bank. I get this cash because I was like, I'm paying for this car cash. It's going to be my first car. At this time, y'all, I still did not have my license. I did have my permit, but I did not have my license because like I said, I had failed my driver's test. And I think I took it again and I failed again. And I was just like, fuck it. Like, I'm mobbing. And if y'all not from the Bay, mobbing means you riding. Like, you on your hood nigga shit. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm mobbing and I need a car. Like, I'm getting around. Like, I didn't get my license, y'all, until I was 25. So I was mobbing a long time. So I'm like, cool. I didn't find no other cars. This is the car I'm gonna get. So mind y'all, I should have did more research on this place, but I'm gonna get into that after. So I get my taxes. My mom's like, are you sure you want to get this car? She's like, well, let's try to negotiate with them to see if we can get the price down because it is a little older. It do got a lot of miles on it. Let's see. So we go back up there. I'm like, I'm ready to get one of the cars here. I have cash. Mind y'all, the car was actually like 5K, I think. And I was gonna put down like 4K and then I was gonna do payments on the rest or whatever. So I go up in there and we try to negotiate with them. We do negotiate with them to get it to 4K. And I kept asking them, like, can I have the Carfax? They was like, we don't have the Carfax. We just know this car is in good shape. Like, you gonna be cool. You gonna be good. That was one thing my mom was like, no, we need the Carfax. Like, Shayla, you're not buying this car until we have the Carfax. So we had told them, like, no, y'all need to pull the Carfax. When y'all got the Carfax on these cars, we'll come back and buy the car. So they're like, all right, give us a couple days. We're going to get the Carfax. We're going to call you back, and then you can get the car. That's when I should have knew something was wrong, because usually when you get a car or anything like that at a car dealership, they already have the Carfax. There's no fucking reason for a car dealership has a car that they're selling and they do not have the Carfax. Like, they don't know if it's been in an accident. They don't know if it was used as a rental, anything like that. Like, you're basically telling me this car just came up on your lot and you don't know nothing about this car. You just put it for sale. It just magically appeared here. That's basically what we was getting for them. This car just magically appeared there and it's for sale. They getting rid of it. Mind y'all, this was some rinky-dinky ass car dealership, but it seemed cool. But now that I'm older and I'm thinking about it and what it looked like and how them people looked and all that, like, it was some sketchy ass shit. And I should have not. But at the time, I was just desperate. Like, I needed a car. Like, that was a lot on me. Like, I had to get up super early, get on the bus, take Dylan to daycare, get back on the bus, get on BART, walk to work, walk back to BART from after work, take the bus, get to Dylan, get on Uber, get home, cook dinner. It was just like so much. Like, it was just too much on me. Like, it was just like I was so desperate for a car, and like at the time I just didn't know, like, you really need to do your research on stuff. You feel me? So let's just say a couple days go by. They call us up and was like, oh, we was able to get the Carfax. Come pull up. Had a cash ready. We're gonna show y'all the Carfax. You can take off in the car. So I was basically putting my mom down as a co-signer, because at this time I was thinking that I needed to, and I didn't have a license anyway, so I needed my mom to be a co-signer anyway. It wasn't that I thought I needed to. I kind of had to. I didn't have a license. So basically my mom was going to be the primary person on the car, and I was like a secondary person. You know what I mean? But I was going to be making the payments from my bank account. But technically my mom was the owner of the car. And I was like the sub owner, or however that worked. So we go up there, we look at the Carfax, and that shit was, you could tell like they did that shit themselves. It was some fraud ass shit. But I'm thinking, my mom was like, this don't look right. Like, it's just too perfect, too clean for this to be an older car with this many miles on it. Like, I was just like, Mom, I need this car. This is in my price range. I need this car. Like, me and Dylan need this car. And I should have listened to my mama. Always listen to your mama. Mama's knows best. You know, I wasn't listening. I was just like, I need a car. I needed a car, y'all. I was just tired. I could not. Like, I literally could not take it anymore. I was like at ends with. So she like, all right, this your money. Like, this your car. Like, anything go wrong, like, you gonna have to get it fixed. You know, that's on you. I'm like, all right, Mom, I got it. I'm working. I'm making cool money. Like, I need this car. Like, I need to be driving off in this car, like, right now today. So yeah, that's what I do. I give them the money and I drive off in the car. Y'all, 2 days later, the car stopped on me. At that point, I should have realized they scammed me. They're scammers. This whole operation they had on was a scam. They just got my money for this rinky-dinky fucking ass car. But I'm just like panicking. I'm like, oh my gosh, I find this shop. I take it to the shop and they're like, okay, oh no, sorry. My bad, y'all. I'm telling my uncle, cause like all the dudes in my family, they know cars. So I call my uncle up. I'm like, Uncle, my car stopped. Can you please come take a look at it? My uncle he's taking a look at the car. He's like, your battery dead. Like, your battery gone. You need a new battery. I'm like, cool. As he checking out the car, he's like, niece, like, where'd you get this car from? And I'm like, oh, I'm telling him the place over here on Auto Drive, you know, it's this place, da 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 da. And he was like, you should have had me come with you check out this car. He's like, niece, like, a lot of stuff is not wired correctly in your car. Like, what, like, where's the Carfax? And I'm like, oh, okay, you know, we got the Carfax. I'm showing his Carfax. He's like, nah, niece, something not right. Like, these Carfax is not adding up to what I can naturally tell could be wrong with this car. It's like more to this car than what's on them Carfax. I'm like, no, uncle, it's cool. It's just the battery. It's just the battery. Y'all, I get the battery, but the cables that attached to the battery were fucked up, and I didn't even notice it at first. But that's basically what my uncle was trying to tell me, like, niece, like, something not right with this car. So I get the battery, and I'm trying to you know, I'm YouTubing stuff, learning how to like put a battery in the car, because I'm just like, shit, I'm gonna figure this shit out by myself. At the time, I'm still with my baby daddy, so we trying to figure stuff out, like, but really me, but you know what I mean. He I guess he was helping. So at that point, that's when I noticed, like, okay, yeah, something is off with the wiring. Like, I had to like put it on there a certain way because I couldn't just latch it on there properly. It was like rigged and shit. So I'm just like, okay, like, this is not in the Carfax. They didn't say none about this kind of stuff. The battery get in there, the battery working, the car running. That's all I'm thinking about. Let's just say, I don't know, y'all, time passed by. I'm just having issues with this car, like hella issues. The first thing I noticed outside of the battery was the electrical. So this was before, you know, cars had the little dashboard in there. I mean, cars probably did at the time, but you know, I wasn't getting no car like that at the time. You know, I was young. I was just now on my own. And the story time tomorrow is going to talk about me being on my own at 19. But, you know, so I'm just like, you know, whatever. I just start having electrical issues, like when you plug in the aux cord and stuff like that. Like sometimes it will work, sometimes it don't work. I'm just thinking it's an older car, or maybe it's the cord I'm using, or maybe it's just the, you know, the music player system or whatever. So at this time, I'm just like, whatever, like, it's an older car. I knew this, like, I'm not tripping. Like, as long as I can listen to the radio or just some music here and there, I'm cool. So instead of us doing the aux cord, you can put like a CD. I mean, not a CD, a cadet tape. Yes, this was an older car. A cadet tape in the cadet tape thing, and it had a string on it, and then you plug your phone up to it, and you can play music that way. So I was like, shit, as long as I can do that and I can play my music, I'm cool. I'm slapping. So y'all, I'm getting to buy hella shit for the car. I decked the car out. I got some black rims for the car. I got some black and cream interior covers. I get the little steering wheel cover. I'm just doing hella shit to just make the car look, you know, cuter than what it was. Like, it was a cool looking car, but I just wanted to have a little razzle dazzle to it. You feel me? And then my baby daddy was in my ear. He wanted it to really look like a hood nigga car. And y'all, I know I'm girly girl, but I'm really hood nigga in the heart, but not for real, but not for real. So I wanted it to look like that too. I wanted niggas to see my car and be like, oh, that shit look dope. Like, I was not thinking girly girl then. So I'm doing all of that. Y'all, some months passed by, shit just started going wrong. The car started breaking down on me. I'm just like, oh my God. I had got a mobile mechanic to come look at my car, and that's when I knew I was scammed. I knew they scammed me. When this mobile mechanic came looked at my car had stopped, and I had to get it towed to my house. And the mobile mechanic came and looked at this car, y'all. He was like, your wiring in this car is rigged. Like, there's no way your car should even be functioning right now. Like, this is this is all wrong. Like, none of the wiring in here is correct. Like, you need to be careful in this car. Like, this is not cool. But he like fixed some kind of stuff. Oh, he fixed the car, and one of my tail lights or something had went out. Oh, is this a story time? That's another story time. I need to write that down. But one of my tail lights had went out, and it was out for a minute. A little situation had happened. That's another story time I'm gonna tell the later day. But you know, I had got like a ticket or whatever for some shit, and I needed to get my fucking headlight fixed. So that was wrong too. So he barely could even fix the headlight, and it didn't even last that long after he fixed it, because he was just like, the wiring is just so messed up in your car. There's just so many things not right in your car. Like, there's things in areas that's not right. So I'm just like, damn, like, none of this is on the Carfax. They didn't tell me none of these things, like none of that shit. So that's where I start to realize, like, they scammed me out of all this money. This car was not worth $4,000. Like, it was barely worth like $1,500. Like, they literally scammed me out the money. So I pull up to them one day and I'm telling them all the issues. I'm like, this is what's wrong. This is what's wrong. I had to do this. I had to do that. None of this is in the Carfax. You guys didn't tell me none of these things. Y'all, they basically was like, we don't know why. It wasn't like that when we got the car. You already got the car. Like, there's nothing we could do. Like, girl, get up out our face. And I was just like, are you serious? They was like, yeah, we're dead serious. Like, there's nothing we can do. I'm like, y'all can't, because I did have a warranty on the car. I'm like, there's a warranty on the car. Like, I've been paying for some of this stuff. Like, is y'all gonna reimburse me? Like, is y'all gonna get some of these things fixed? They basically told me, girl, no. And I was like, so y'all not gonna honor the warranty? I had like a 60-day or something warranty. And they was like, no, because the car was not like that. None of that stuff's on the Carfax, so we cannot fix it. Yada, 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 which is literally fucking legal now that I know. But at the time, I didn't know. I'm young. I'm like, what, 21, 22. I'm not knowing. You feel me? I don't know this kind of stuff. I don't know shit about cars like that. So I'm just listening to whatever they tell me. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. But I'm just like, damn, like, I'm out of money. I'm spending more money on this car. Like, this is fucking crazy. So one day, y'all, the car just would not stop. I couldn't even turn the damn thing. I was at the library. Me and Dylan had went to the library to get some books and stuff. And y'all, my car would just not start. The thing wouldn't even turn, none of that shit. And I'm just like stranded at the library. Mind you, the library is walking distance, like 20 minutes away from my house. It's really close. Like, I know that might sound far, maybe not even 20 minutes, but driving wise, it's literally like 5 minutes away from my house. It's like literally down the street. So I'm like, oh my God, like, I cannot believe this, y'all. I'm putting so much money into this car. Mind y'all, if y'all watched the Storytime, my first car accident, this was this car. So I'm just like, damn, like, I cannot believe this. I'm spending more money on this car than what I thought I was gonna have to spend on this car. I already put down all this money for the car and it's fucking rinky dinky. So that's why I was just like, damn. After so long, y'all, I started doing my research on these people. I started finding out that they scammers. They had court cases open. They was being sued. Their business wasn't even fucking legit. It was not even a legit business. It was not real. They was getting sued by so many people. Like, they were not licensed to even be selling cars anymore. They had got like their car dealership license revoked years ago, but I don't even know how they were still operating out of this building and selling cars. But there were so many reports of people saying they got scammed by them. This is a scam. They're not real car dealerships. Some of these cars were stolen. And I was like, wow, these fucking people just scammed me out of $4K. Out of $4K. $4,000. And if I was smart, even with bad credit, you can put $4,000 down on a decent car and get a decent car and have like some cool car notes. And then later down the line, either trade that in or refinance and get lower car payments. I didn't know this at the time. I didn't know that. You know, my mom never did anything. She would just buy her cars and stuff, like, you know what I mean? So I didn't have nobody in my ear really teaching me about these things. So I'm not thinking about this. But yes, y'all, they was some scamming ass motherfuckers. They was getting sued, about to go to jail. Eventually they did go to jail. That place got shut down. Let's just say a year passed by is really when I'm finding all this stuff out. So like literally, y'all, hella shit was going on, car breaking down. I'm having to get in the car fixed every couple of months. A year passed by, I done put hella money into this car getting it fixed and all kind of shit. So really I got scammed out of damn near like 6-7K, because I put down the 4K. No, I put down 3K, paid off 1K, and then I had to put so much money into getting this car fixed. Now, let me tell y'all, like, so much shit was going wrong with this car. Like, one day I was driving home, y'all. Why did this motherfucker damn near explode? I'm driving home. I'm thinking I'm cute. I'm slapping my music. I'm cruising. Next thing I know, boom. I'm like, y'all, it's my car. Now, I don't know how to explain. Oh, it was not the exhaust, the something. I don't know what it was. I forgot. But basically the something under the hood motherfucking exploded while I was driving. Mind y'all, I was so glad that I was like right at the exit to get off to get home. Right at the fucking exit, y'all. This shit exploded. Scared the fuck out of me. I was like, what was that? What was that? I'm like, oh my God, that's me, y'all. My car started smoking. It started slowing down, y'all, on the grace of God. Like, I made it off the freeway, and then there's like a little shopping type, a plaza right there. I made that right, because usually I make that. No, I was going to go pick up Dylan anyway. So usually I would go, I don't know. I feel like I was not picking up Dylan that day. Maybe my mom picked him up or something. But usually I would make that right to pick Dylan up from daycare. And then we would head home. I don't know why I wasn't picking up Dylan that day. Or maybe my mama did. I don't know. So by the grace of God, like I was saying, I made it to that plaza. And then I parked. And then my car just literally went the fuck out. As y'all can imagine, I am pissed. I just cannot believe this is happening. Like, this was like shocking to just be driving and your car, something under your hood explodes. Like, that shit was so scary, y'all. I thought like I fucking exploded. I thought this whole fucking car was gonna blow up. I was scared as hell. Like, really, I should just park that bitch and jumped out. But I was literally still on the freeway. Like, I was coming up on the exit, but I was like still on the freeway, and I didn't want to have to park the car on the freeway and then walk off the freeway. I was like, I'm going to try to make it at least off the freeway. I'm right here by the exit. So by the grace of God, I was able to do that and park the car. But when I parked the car and I turned the car off and tried to turn that motherfucker on, that motherfucker was not budging. So I had to call a tow truck and things like that. Took the tow truck like 3 hours. If I was picking up Dylan that day, I think I had called my mom, of course, to pick up Dylan. She either picked up Dylan and had him, or took him to L. He was probably at home already, because like his work schedule at that time, I think he worked overnight, so he would be at home and he would leave usually after I get there. So because he would take my car. And I got other stories about this car and L. But I want to make this story a little long. Should I split this up? Can I make that a story time? Nah. Okay, yeah. So, y'all, I had to put the car in the shop. The car cost like $1,000 to get fixed. Whatever was wrong. The head gasket. I think that was it. The head gasket. The head gasket had blew out. So I had to put this shit in the shop. Y'all, when they told me $1,000, I was like, 1,000? 1,000? 1K? Nah. Really? Yes. Really. Good thing I was so cool with these people at the car shop. They let me do payments on it, because I was just like, shit, I can't afford that. I'm already putting hella money into this car like every other fucking day, or shit, every other couple of months. Like, damn. But my car people cool, so they let me do that. I was just like, oh my God. Now, y'all, so many things happened with this car. The fucking air didn't work. The heater didn't work. The exhaust didn't work. So, like, on rainy days, you know, when it's cold outside, you know, you breathing in the car, all that foggy shit, y'all, we had to let down the windows, y'all. We had to bundle up in the car. We had to fucking wear sweaters, jackets, everything, blankets in the car, because the heater or the air did not work in this car. And to get rid of the fog in the car, we had to open the window to get that natural breeze in there, you know, from our breaths, you know, because they warm, you know, warm, hot, fog, whatever. Y'all should know science. But so yes, y'all had to keep blankets, sweaters, everything's like, we had to be bundled up in this car. Like, oh my God. I just came to, like I said, this is the conclusion. I got scammed. They scammed me. Later on, I did find out these people, the guy who owned the place, so-called, he did go to jail. Like I was saying, I had like for sure found out like they were scammers. They had scammed hella people out of money. There was not a legit place. I had to work it out with like the police and the DMV to even keep this fucking car and things like that later on, after then people had got arrested. Because it was like I bought the car and I had finished paying it off after that year and I had got the title. But really, the car was stolen, basically. But, you know, we figured all that stuff out with the DMV and stuff. So I got to keep the car or whatever. But yeah, they literally scammed me out of all that money. And then I had to pay all this money on getting this car fixed. Y'all, later on down the line, got a new car. I got a truck, a white Forward. And so I had gave the car to L. I was like, here, this is for you. I don't be want to have to take you nowhere. Take care of the car. Like, you can have a car. Y'all, this nigga had the car for maybe a week, y'all. We get into it, right? Let's just say time had passed. I just thought about it, like the extra shit I was gonna tell y'all is like a whole nother story time. So I'm gonna just say that for another story time. I know this one is not that long, but I just wanted to tell y'all how I got scammed out of $4K. Like, they literally scammed me out of $4,000, and I really had to fight later on to keep this car, to keep the title with the DMV and all that kind of stuff. But I just want to say, y'all, be careful. Like, I know the younger people out there is more hip on stuff, but just be careful when y'all getting car from these dealerships. Do your research, watch videos, you know, get your credit together. If you're gonna do a co-signer with your parents, you know, just don't go to these rinky-dinky shops. Go to good places, go to actual legit places. Make sure these Carfax are facts. Y'all can actually look up Carfax yourself and do your research on these cars before you buy these cars, okay? Like, it is better to wait if you can and save up more money to get a car you want or put down on a car than just go out here and get these rinky-dinky cars. But I totally get it. If you got to get something real quick, you got to get something real quick. But just know something real quick, sometimes it may not be your best option. The car I got now, y'all, is totally a mom car. I like it though. It's cute. And I think I got like a little mini story on how I got that car and everything dealing with that car with Cray Cray. But I love my car, and I didn't have to put down much on that car, and my car payments are super cheap. Like, people ask me all the time, like, why is my car payment so low? But I got some shit that was in my fucking budget. You feel me? Because I had a truck, not the white truck, but even the white truck. That white truck and the truck I got after that, I was paying way too much in car notes. I was doing too much with them cars, and I'm gonna do like a little mini story time on those. But please do your research, and don't try to get something out of your budget just to flex on people. Get something in your budget you can afford. Like, a car is a car. As long as it gets you to A and B, C, D, E, that's all that matters. It does not need to be the most nicest, fanciest car or none of that shit. Wait until you got money to afford that kind of stuff. Do not be out here trying to live with the Joneses. Because you'll be out here struggling, mad, sad, depressed. Because then you still got to pay insurance, maintenance, all that kind of stuff. So just please, y'all, be careful out here. Like, please be careful out here. Like, I literally had bad luck with cars. But every single car I had, something bad happened. Even the car I got right now, I got a story with Delusional on how he did some shit with my car and hella shit. Damn, y'all, as I be talking, I be thinking of hella story time. But I'm gonna have to watch this video again and write down all the story times that just popped into my head, because like almost like 4 story times popped into my head. I was gonna add something on here, but I'm thinking that's a whole nother story time. But I do want to do a little chit chat with y'all, because I do like doing little chit chats with y'all at the end. So that was my little chit chat. Make sure y'all do y'all research on cars. Get your credit score up if you can, because the higher your credit score, the less your APR rate will be. And if you need to do a co-signer, do it with somebody you trust, and put down as much as you can if for any reason your credit is bad or you do have to do things like that. Nothing's wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? But don't be out here going to these rickety car shops trying to put down $2,000 or buy a car for $2,000-$3,000. You're gonna be spending more money getting that car fixed than the car itself. Because overall, y'all, out of all the money I had to chuck out, which I'm gonna make a whole nother other story time on what L did in that car and all the money I had to dish out on that car because of shit he did with that car. I spent way over $4K on maintenance and getting things fixed with this goddamn car. Plus like yearly registration. I think I had that car for like 2-3 years. I'm saying like 2-3 years. But yeah, y'all, other than that, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow and Wasted Wednesday. And look, let me tell y'all, sometimes you don't owe nobody an explanation about nothing. I know this is like not on this specific topic, but I just want to keep saying this. Like, if you don't want to fuck with somebody, you don't have to fuck somebody, and you don't have to owe them a fucking explanation. Some people feel like you do owe people explanations. I just don't feel like that. Like, where I'm at, I don't owe you an explanation. If you don't hear from me, you don't hear from me. If you don't see me on your shit, you don't see me on your shit. If I unfollowed you, I unfollowed you. If you see that I made it to where you don't follow me, that's just is what it is. Sis, bro, boo, friend, cousin, auntie, uncle, dad, sister, mother, grandma, but not like family. But I'm just saying, y'all, because people really feel like they're entitled to an explanation when literally no one is entitled to any fucking thing in life. I'm so sorry to tell you. Bust that fucking bubble, because people really think they are entitled to shit that they're literally not. Like, But yeah, y'all, that's my little mini rant. I don't want to go too far because I made a video. I got a video dropping Thursday where I'm about to be talking shit and getting real fucking messy. And I'm not even a messy ass person, y'all, but I swear, y'all, people been trying me, and it's like I just really be letting shit slide. Like, I'm just a cool ass person. Like, I literally be letting shit slide, and people just keep coming for me, keep trying me, and I'm just like, I'm like one of the nicest people. Like, I'm mean, but I'm nice. But it's just like, stop trying me. Don't come for me. Leave me alone. I don't care about anything that's not putting money in my pockets, or it's not related to my son or my well-being or benefiting me, growing as a person, anything. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about losing friends. The only friend that I care about losing is my bestie. And something big would have to happen for me and my bestie to like literally fall out and not be cool. And I never see nothing like that ever coming, because she a real ass bitch. I'm a real ass bitch. We don't do fake bitch shit. And that's just that on that. So other than that, I don't give a shit about losing a friend, losing a dude I talk to. Like, none of that kind of shit. Like, if a family member don't want to fuck with me or any, I don't care. As long as it's not my mom or something, I really don't care. Like, I don't care about losing people in my life. The only 4 people I care about losing in my life is my mom, my sister, my son, and my bestie. That's it. That's it. That's it. But I do want to make new friends. I hope one day I can make more friends, because really right now, the only friends that I do really have and I hang out with is my bestie and my little sis. I do want to make more friends. I'm not one of them bitch, fuck new friends. I'm a cool ass person. And I do want to make new friends, but I don't have new friends because I don't be socializing like that. That's my problem. That's not because girls don't like me or I be fighting with bitches. Like, that's never been my issue. You feel me? Like, never me. But so, hey, any of y'all want to be friendsies, let me know down below. Be like, hey girl, let's be friends. Reach out to me on Instagram. Let's become friends. Like, I do want to meet new friends. And even if y'all not even in California, give me somewhere to come visit. I want to meet new friends in new places. Like, yes, I want to meet some friends in Texas. I want to meet some friends in New York. I want to meet some friends in shit, Kansas. What is Kansas like? What is it like there? Like, where y'all from? Drop down below and tell me where y'all from if y'all made it to this point in the video. I want to know where y'all from. Let's become friends. Let's do this damn thing. But yeah, y'all, I'm out. I know this story time was kind of short, and that's only because I'm giving y'all a bonus video. That's it. That's all. But I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow and Wasted Wednesday. Like I said, that story, I'm gonna tell y'all how I was on my how I was on my own at 19 with, I think, with the 1-year-old. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell y'all that right there, y'all. That right there. And just thinking about that, it's so many more story times in between that. Y'all gotta watch that tomorrow. Yeah. Let me finish my drinky drink, because it's good though. This was so good. I forgot what I called it. Summertime, summer vibes, summer. I got one more video to record and I'm fucking hungry. I think I'm gonna make some seafood. I got some crab in there. I got some dungeon crab and some snow crab and some scrimps and some sausage. And I think I'm about to whip that up and eat that. So I'm hungry. And y'all, I'm kid free until today. Y'all seen it. I'm recording all this on like Sunday. But Munchie King is with his dad for a few days. And I'm saying, but I'm gonna be working on some stuff. Like I said, y'all, y'all probably, I recorded Thursday video before this video. But y'all, I just want to let y'all know that I'm not gonna be posting for a week. Don't fight me. Don't want to fight me. Don't want to fight me, because I'm giving y'all a real good, juicy ass, messy, drama filled video on Thursday. I'm giving y'all some good, juicy tea. Do not want to fight me. And I might not even drop the video on Thursday. I might drop it on Friday. Don't want to fight me. I promise y'all, I'm not one of them ones who disappear and never come back. I'm disappearing for a good reason. I really need to work on this stuff for my nail business. I was supposed to release already, but I've been catting off and then things been going on. And I really want to drop this. And I really want to do some people's nails. Like, you feel me? Like, I love doing nails. Like, I was just so juiced. Like, I cannot wait to see how these turn out, how they look on them. And I'm trying to perfect my craft. So I need to take some time. Y'all, I don't, look, before I was really doing YouTube, y'all, I'll be like, doing YouTube easy. They got it easy. They make it easy money. No, you got to record. That takes time. You got to get ready. I mean, some of them people do come on there looking like whatever, but I'll try to be a little decent. I didn't do no makeup, but I did do my hair and I did put a little effort, but it do be taking time. You got to sit, record, edit, put everything together. That shit takes time, especially when you have a job. Like, y'all, it is work. I know y'all probably be thinking like, girl, it's a video. You're talking like, girl, y'all. No, it takes effort. It takes time. So please bear with me. And I do want to just pour a lot of my time right now into my nail business as well. Like, I'm trying to juggle so many things at one time, but I love doing nails. Like, I still cannot even believe it, y'all. Like, I never imagined it. Now, mind y'all, I'm a fashion girl at heart. I'm hoping one day all this stuff come together and pay off where I can get back into doing fashion. But fashion is my passion, but nails is my passion as well. And I love it. It's easier to do than fashion. Like, my fashion line, I don't want to half step it, but trust me, y'all, I'm doing designs in my head. I got so much fabric, and y'all might think when I drop some of the stuff outdated. I don't care. I'm not one of them people who I want to be what's trendy or this or that. I want to drop what I like, and that's just that on that. I don't never follow no trends. I don't never want to be like nobody. Never me. You feel me? I put out what I like when I want to. I'm not following no trends. So some of the stuff, I don't know what's up with this goddamn lighting today. But yeah, so trust me, when my fashion line drop, it's gonna drop because I've been creating ideas for years over this. This is gonna be my prized possession. Doing nails, I love it, but fashion and making clothes and designing, that's my passion. That is like my dream, is to be a designer. So stay tuned for that. And let me go, y'all. I got shit I need to do. I gotta record some more videos and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all. And I'm only gonna be wearing this hair for like a few more weeks. I think Pride weekend is the 24th. I'm gonna be taking this hair, well, not taking it down because it's a wig. I'm gonna be switching it to orange. And it's like a body wave, straight. Oh I'm gonna look fly. I think I'm gonna vlog too. I'm gonna do a get ready with me type of vlog and vlog my experience at Pride. I'm supposed to be going with my bestie and some of her people. It's gonna be a ball. Like, I went to Pride. I think I went to Pride like 2 years ago with my sissy, and we had hella fun, but we got there late. And y'all, I'ma just tell y'all, like, Pride can be fun and good, but it be ghetto ratchet fun. People be fighting and shit. I be liking it as long as I'm not involved. Like, I know when to leave. I know how to stay. I'm about to be up close. I'ma look though. If motherfuckers fight, I'm gonna look. I like drama. That's not my drama. Like, come on. If y'all sitting up here saying y'all don't like drama, y'all lying. Y'all like drama in some type of capacity, whether it's your own drama or you just looking at other people's drama. I love looking at other people's drama. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not into drama. I don't entertain drama. I might give it a little, then I'd be like, you know what? This ain't even worth my time. But I love seeing a good fight. You feel me now? Somebody get the pulling out the pew pew. Okay, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It'd be fun and exciting, but I'll be getting the fuck out of there. Like, I'm not gonna stay around. But I'm probably gonna vlog that, and then we're gonna probably hit some like after parties or the pink parties, like hella shit. But I'm gonna vlog Pride in San Francisco be lit, y'all. I ain't even gonna tell y'all. I don't care what nobody to say. Like, the Bay be lit. If y'all never been to the Bay or a Bay function mean party, event, it's cracking, it's lit, function. I might do a video on like some Bay terminology. Somebody asked me to do a video about like growing up in the Bay and stuff like that. I might do like a little video. I'm gonna invite some guests too, so y'all can get like a little idea, people from different parts of the Bay and things like that. So stay tuned for something like that. But I'm just rambling at this moment because I just be wanting y'all to have a little extra shit to look at, listen to, whatever y'all doing. You feel me? Because I be liking that. When my favorite YouTubers be just rambling, I be like, girl, I love it. Keep talking. I love you. You're my bestie. You don't even know we're friends. We're cousins. Haces. Like, yeah, you keeping me occupied. So I'm just keeping y'all fucking occupied if y'all watching to this long. But yeah, y'all, I'm out of here because I do got other stuff to do. I got another video to record and I need to start editing, and I might kick it with my little boo thing. Well, one of my little boo things. One of my little boo things. And I just want to say again, I'm fucking single. I'm not tied to nobody. I'm not in no situationships. I'm just talking to people, living my best life. Y'all won't catch me in a relationship for a good year until like all my stuff is established. Like, I'm not getting into no relationship. And for a minute, I almost let these dudes get me a little sidetracked. I had to think today, like, nah, Shayla, you can't be kicking it too much. You need to focus on you. Is you trying to get this money, or are you trying to be in love? I'm trying to get this money, then love after I get this money. And it ain't even about money. I'm just trying to elevate in life. Shit, I'm trying to get to that next level. Shit. I'm a regular girl, and I always want to be a regular girl, but shit, I want more. I just want a little bit more. Like, I don't care to be fucking rich or anything like that. I do want to create generational wealth, but I just want a little bit more in life. I just want a little bit more. And I'm there, but I just need to stay persistent and not get distracted by these niggas. So I'm giving myself a week. No niggas, nothing else besides working on my business. No kicking. I'm not, but maybe today. After today, I'm focusing strictly on my businesses. That's it. Deuce.